Every decade in tech, there's one big rivalry that shapes the future. In the early 2000s, it was Microsoft versus Google. Then it became Apple versus Samsung. But today, a new battle is unfolding, one that might define the next 20 years of technology. And that war is between Apple and Meta. Two giants with completely different philosophies, different strategies, and different visions for how we will live our digital lives. Apple believes in a future where technology blends seamlessly with the physical world, enhances human capabilities, and stays tightly controlled within its closed ecosystem. Meta, on the other hand, believes in an open, interconnected virtual world, a future where digital spaces become as important as physical ones, and where people interact through avatars, immersive environments, and social presence. This isn't just a competition about gadgets, it's a clash of ideologies. And it's already changing everything from smartphones to AR glasses to artificial intelligence to the way we communicate with each other. Let's start with where this war truly began, the Metaverse. When Mark Zuckerberg announced Meta, he said the next generation of the internet would be immersive. Not something we look at on a screen, but something we step into. It was bold, it was risky, and it required massive investment into VR headsets like the Quest series. Meta bet billions on this vision. Apple, meanwhile, didn't say much publicly, but quietly, behind closed doors, Apple was building something even more ambitious, the Vision Pro. When Apple finally revealed it, the message was clear. Apple believes spatial computing is the future, but not a cartoonish metaverse with animated avatars. Instead, a premium, polished, productivity-focused world where apps float around you like magic. Meta wants to build a virtual universe. Apple wants to redefine the personal computer. These visions are fundamentally incompatible, and that conflict is already spreading into other areas. Take privacy, for example. Apple has built its entire brand on the idea that your data should stay yours. They block tracking, limit app access, and make it harder for companies like Meta to gather user information. Meta, on the other hand, depends on data. Its business model is built around targeted advertising. So when Apple rolled out app tracking transparency, Meta lost billions in ad revenue. Zuckerberg accused Apple of unfairly using privacy as a weapon. Apple denied it and said they were simply protecting users. But everyone knows this was a strategic hit, one that reshaped the entire advertising industry. Then there's the hardware battle. Meta is pushing aggressively into affordable devices. Their Quest headsets are cheap compared to Apple's premium approach. Meta wants everyone inside its ecosystem, so it sells hardware at a loss. Apple, meanwhile, never plays that game. For Apple, hardware is profit, and premium hardware builds loyalty. Apple is betting on high-end adoption first, and then mass adoption later, just like it did with the iPhone and Apple Watch. But it's the next stage that is the most interesting: augmented reality. Both companies know AR glasses will replace phones one day. Not this year, not next year, but eventually. And whoever controls that platform will control the next era of communication, entertainment, and digital commerce. Meta is racing to be first. Their Ray-Ban smart glasses are already gaining traction, lightweight, stylish, and capable of AI-powered tasks. Apple is taking longer, but when Apple enters a new category, the entire industry shifts. Just like the iPhone changed phones forever, or the Apple Watch transformed wearables. So the question becomes, who will dominate the future of AR? The company that moves fast, or the company that moves perfect? And the rivalry doesn't stop there. AI is now becoming the biggest battlefield of all. Meta is pushing open source AI models to win developers and influence the entire ecosystem. They believe AI should be accessible to everyone. Apple, meanwhile, integrates AI quietly, behind the scenes, privacy-focused, on-device, and controlled. But with Apple's recent push into generative AI and partnerships, they're entering the race with serious intentions. Meta wants AI assistants that live in your glasses, your apps, your virtual spaces. Apple wants AI woven directly into your daily life, your phone, your watch, your home. Two different paths, one destination. Total digital dominance. And the more you look at it, the clearer the tension becomes. Meta wants to own the future of social interaction. Apple wants to own the future of personal computing. But both need the same thing: your attention, your time, your presence in their digital world. This rivalry is not about who sells more devices. It's about who defines the next platform after the smartphone. Whoever wins that will control the next trillion-dollar opportunity. Think about it. The smartphone era was shaped by Apple. The social media era was shaped by Meta. Now we're entering the era of immersive computing, and these two companies are heading for a collision. Apple believes the future is about blending the digital with the real world in a controlled, beautiful, minimalistic way. Meta believes the future is about letting go of physical limitations and living inside digital worlds. Apple sells status. Meta sells access. Apple sells polish. Meta sells possibility. Apple wants you in its garden. Meta wants you in its universe. And the truth is, neither side is entirely right or wrong. Their visions reflect different sides of what humans want. Some want convenience and elegance. Some want freedom and expanded digital identity. We might live in a world shaped by both companies, or one might crush the other in the long run. But one thing is certain. This is just the beginning. As AR glasses replace phones, as AI becomes our personal assistant, and as digital reality merges with physical space, Apple versus Meta won't just be a business rivalry. It will shape how we work, play, create, communicate, and even how we see ourselves. This tech war is the next chapter in the story of human technology evolution. And whoever wins, the world we live in will look completely different from the one we know today.